start this meeting at 5:00 p.m. Roll call.
I'm going to do roll call today since Natalie and Yanu are out. So when I say your name, please say here. Anya, Simon,
Here.
Natalie, Cindy, Leonard,
Here.
Amy,
Here.
Bridget,
Here.
Nolan,
Here.
Ashley, Jasleen,
Here.
Jade,
Here.
Ryan,
Here.
Matal,
Here.
Yanu, and Stephanie.
Here.
Perfect.
Moving on to 3 minutes approval. Minutes of the Monday, November 28th, 2022 meeting has been delivered to the committee members and a copy posted on the View Team Center bulletin board. If there are no corrections or additions, a motion is in order to approve these minutes.
I motion to approve these minutes.
Second. Oh.
We'll do Simon and Amy on that one.
For those who agree, please raise your hand. And for those who oppose, please raise your hand. All right, the motion has been forwarded. Now, next to four or communication from the public. This portion of the meeting is reserved for the for persons wishing to address the committee on any matter not on the agenda. Speakers are limited to 3 minutes. State law prohibits the committee from acting on non-agenda items. We don't have any people from the public. Moving on to 5.1, the holiday volunteer opportunities. City staff will share upcoming volunteer opportunities for the committee members.
I just want to say thank you to everybody who has volunteered at the recent holiday programs. I've been out sick, so I haven't been there to see you guys working hard, but I've received many comments from staff. Daisy let me know this morning that you guys were very, very helpful this past weekend at Santa's workshop. Greg said you guys were all really helpful at the Club 263 and the tree lighting. So thank you guys for working those. If you need a letter saying that you did volunteer service for any of those, just shoot me an email. I'll get that to you. And then just a reminder that tomorrow we have our final opportunity doing letters from Santa. So if you want to come out to the Teen Center from 5 to 7 tomorrow and write some letters back to kids who wrote in their wish list to Santa, we'll have a festive atmosphere and some warm drinks and treats if you want to come write some letters. If not, if you're tied up with finals, all good, but just wanted to remind you we have one more chance to volunteer this month, and then we'll have more in the next year. Any questions on that? All right, Stephanie, back to you.
Moving on to 6.1, subcommittee updates of diversity, health and wellness, college and career, team-friendly business. The marketing collaboration subcommittees will provide an update. So if someone would like to volunteer to go first, if not, I would be choosing. Mital?
We just talked about what events we think we want to do during the teen week. We thought of just different workshops and maybe doing something like renting out a movie theater and having a movie day, and maybe a teen talent show.
Thank you. Anyone would like to go next? Okay, can the marketing and collaboration subcommittee, whoever your representative is?
Yeah, okay, so we finished writing our email or drafting our emails to send to other YACs in different cities, and we got that. We came to the main session last time and asked for like feedback on that. So I think those looked all good. So we didn't have too much to go over, but we looked ahead at the agenda and saw that like we were brainstorming ideas of how to like spread awareness and promote the teen center. And we thought of maybe, I know that there's a Instagram, I'm not sure about Facebook, but maybe promoting it more on there. And also in our schools, and like I know my school has a newspaper, so maybe in small things like that would really help.
Thank you. Can the College and Career Subcommittee?
Yeah, so we didn't have like much to do today, but we talked about like getting contacts from like different places that like we wanted to reach out to, and we came up with like a few, but we're gonna reach out to them later.
Great. And finally, the Diversity and Health and Wellness.
Okay. Oh, Bridget, do you want to go?
It's okay, you go.
So we talked about like some events that we could like plan for finals weeks, and like maybe like just in general, like for like a week, like during the break, like during winter break. Like we talked about like baking and painting like for activities during winter break, and like events for final weeks, like maybe bring back the therapy dogs from that one time that we did therapy dogs as well, or like make gingerbread houses like during this time as well.
Thank you very much. So I believe that should be all the subcommittee updates. So we're going to be moving on to 6.2 Club 263 event. Committee members will provide feedback on the Club 263 event held on Friday, December 2nd, 2022 at the Mountain View Teen Center. So for those of you who went and attended, helped out, would any of you would like to say something that you thought went really well during the event, or something that we should improve on or we should add for upcoming years? I know some of you went, so I'm going to be calling on you. So, Natal?
The Play-Doh section. That was fun.
Play-Doh section.
There were many
Yeah.
platypuses made.
I believe Jade and Nolan, you guys were there. Anything you would like to add?
I just want to say it was a really fun experience volunteering there. It was super fun to work with other people from Yak, that because we haven't seen each other in person a lot before. And my favorite part was definitely running the candy bar. That was really fun, and getting to interact with the other teens there as well. It was really fun.
Yeah, it was nice.
Got all of the final input. Lauren, you want to add something?
Just start thinking about possible themes for another event coming up in the springtime. We'll put it on the agenda probably January, early February to pick the theme, but just if you have ideas, write them down, or start thinking of fun things. The teens that attended the event really liked the theme that you guys picked this year, which was the decades. So good job on that.
All right, well, thank you for those of you who attended. Moving on to 6.2, Teen Center Input. Committee members will provide ideas for the Teen Center to implement in 2023.
Okay, so I put this on the agenda about twice a year because one of your ongoing work items is to just provide information and ideas to the Teen Center, and how things that the staff can do to make it more inclusive, or just letting us know what the coolest anime is right now or whatever, so we can plan programs around it, because you guys are, you know, our target population. So we want to hear what's popular, what's going on at your schools, that we could kind of steal ideas from. Anything, any ideas that you have. And I hope everyone can at least share one, whether it's a program idea that they want to see, or a marketing idea, or really anything that you can share that would help the Teen Center just grow and kind of be on trend, I guess.
Well, Jade and I were talking earlier on the Marketing and Communications Committee.
Mhm.
We were thinking, you know, just a few simple things, like the center could expand into, I guess, other social media platforms, like specifically Facebook and similar things. So, you know, just because there's different kinds of people on different social medias, so it's worth, you know, thinking about just starting accounts and then having like a team working on those accounts, and then branching those out over multiple platforms. Just also simply, I guess, organizing more events that you advertise in ways that are not like directly through the teen center, like partnering with other groups to do things such as, if you wanted to do a movie night, you could they could probably do that, and then maybe even make it like general admission, not just for teens, just to get the word out there, spread the word, make the teen center more popular, that kind of thing. Advertise like teen ice cream socials or whatever. Just have specific events instead of just having it open in general was another idea we had, and I think that's what we were discussing mostly.
Thanks, Maya. Go ahead, Matal.
Boba.
Oh my god, yes.
We are, I think one of my staff suggested, since there's so many boba places downtown, doing a bike to boba series where we leave on our bikes from the teen center, and once a month we try a different boba place and it would be free. Do you think that kind of program would go over well to teens in the
Free, as in
community?
you guys pay for the boba?
Yes.
Yeah, we would pay for the boba.
Oh my
Yep.
god, yes.
Yeah, cool. Okay, that's good feedback to know. Any other ideas? That was a good one, Matal. Any other ideas? Any popular foods? Anything? We can do anything.
Tuesday?
You say Taco Tuesday?
Bring in some food trucks, and be like, free food. Free food will get everyone in. And then you could also
Perfect.
combine that with a movie night and maybe even like a boba earlier. So you could just do like this Friday night, come over here and we can do this.
Cool. I like it.
Yeah, I had an idea. This is less related to food, or trend, but just like having maybe tutoring accessible for high school students at the teen center, because Los Altos offers tutoring and Mountain View offers tutoring, but both of those places are kind of far from people that live in like North Mountain View, like Ringstorf and Sierra Vista, that kind of area. And like not a lot of people want to stay after school so far away from home. So the teen center is definitely more convenient for people that live in that kind of area. I know that the club that I'm part of already kind of does tutoring for middle school students, but I don't think that applies to high school students because the people that are tutoring are high school students. So I don't think high school students can tutor each other. That's a little weird.
So maybe bringing in some older volunteers.
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe
Cool.
some people from like Foothill College or like Danza, so it's not too
Okay.
far.
Love it. What else? So in the summertime we do field trips. They can literally be to anywhere. If you were signing up for a field trip, free field trip, where would you want to go? Within like 2 hours. Sports, amusement park, water park, beach, city.
Any theme parks.
Any theme parks? Is that what you said? You were cutting out a little bit.
Yeah, Great America or something
Great
like
America? Okay.
Green Waters.
Great Waters.
I don't know if this is too long, but the Monterey Bay Aquarium is always a very.
I was just gonna ask, is there interest in aquariums and zoos?
Aquariums are always a hit in my experience.
Perfect. Good to know.
Does the field trip just have to be like a day field trip? Because I know there are some organizations in Barrie that go on like hikes up mountains, because we have a lot of mountains and kind of parks in our area, and doing maybe like an overnight or something at a campground.
Yeah,
Like,
we can look into that. I
No?
know in the past, the Teen Center partnered with a local, I don't know which city it was, but they did a 30-hour Disneyland trip. So you left at midnight, you got there at 7 a.m., you had breakfast, you went to Disneyland, you got back on the bus and you got home like at 4 a.m. So we're trying to bring that back. Maybe next summer, next fall. So
Wait, sorry, you guys just offer this for free?
that one I think was a little bit it definitely had a price to it since, you know, Disneyland's very expensive, but it was way less than, like, the ticket price was cheaper than a normal ticket price, and then we provided the transportation and food. So
Interesting.
What about going to San Francisco or like Carmel for like a few hours? Like I think, at least for me, I'd definitely be interested in going to like the chocolate factory at San Francisco.
yeah, doing a little city tour for those that haven't been or want to go back. I like that. Any other ideas? These are all really
Maybe
good.
going to the movie theaters or something and watching a
Mhm.
movie.
Perfect.
This is another kind of extreme thing, but what if we like had and like invited people from a different part of America to like come see our part, like people from like a different state or a different city, like a sister city kind of, like they
Mhm.
come here and we like tour them around and stuff, and then like maybe they could return the favor, but that part I guess is a little bit more extreme.
Yeah, we can look into it.
Do we have
like-
a sister
I
city?
don't know. I'm sure Mountain View does. I'm not sure. I can look it up or ask Greg if he knows what it is.
Okay.
Any sporting team trips? Giants, earthquakes, sharks, Warriors. Would there be any
sorry,
interest in
Ruby.
those?
I'm under the impression that we have two sister cities. I one is in Japan. I don't know about the other one. I think it might be somewhere in Europe, like Netherlands or Belgium.
What a cool thing that would be if we could put that together.
Yeah, I guess never mind. I thought
Wait, that actually sounds like a good idea. Like at I live east of Sunnyvale, and we have like an exchange program with our sister city in Japan. Like that'd be really cool if we could get it together.
Could definitely look into it. I like these kind of larger reaching ideas. Can make them happen. All right, final chance to throw your ideas out there. All right, I appreciate you guys. Hopefully we'll be doing some of these things, and it's always free for the most part. So if you see something you want to do, grab friends and sign up. But I'm going to throw it back to Stephanie, and she's going to close out the meeting.
Now, last thing on the agenda, number 7, committees, comments, questions, committee reports. No action will be taken on any question raised by the committee at this time. So if anyone has like any last minute comments, questions for Lauren about anything about the agenda, or if Lauren, you have anything to like.
Three
Put
more
out
meetings,
last minute.
meetings till we're back in person. So we've got January and our first February one, second February one, we'll be doing some sort of welcome back party, and we'll get your guys' input on what you guys want to do for that. That's all I have though.
All right. So I would like to adjourn this meeting at 5:18 p.m.
Have a good night, everybody. Study up for those finals.
thank you.